بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وسلم اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت محمدا إذ وصل وفدت وابعثوا مباركا نحمدا به O Allah, the guardian and founder of this most perfect and everlasting call to prayer, grant to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam the means and the exalted steps, and raise Muhammad the Prophet to the place that you have promised him, O Allah. And I say to you, honorable people, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I remember last week I promised that I would show in the Quran where the one nation under God, the statement that we have in this country, I'm going to show to you, prove to you that it comes from Islam, comes out of the Quran. Yeah, I mean literally from the Quran. And this is a big statement in the United States. So we begin our Juma'ah, which is to give praise to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for us, this is a situation in this country that needs a lot of help. We shouldn't see it so much as a problem to beat it up and tear it down, as such that we should see it as an entity that needs help. It needs help. And with our religion of Islam, we know we have the help that's required for all nations, not just America itself. So, again, as I said, next week we're going to have our family ta'aleem. We're going to, you probably see the advertisements around. And we have qualified speakers, 2 men mainly, 2 imams and 1 sister. But there will be more imams coming. They're coming from across the state like we used to have here years ago, where this was something that the entire state looked forward to because of the knowledge and the wisdom that was given and how those who participated were helped. So we have in the Quran, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم. And for Muslims, we associate nothing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nothing. There's but one Lord, alone and independent, whom no camera can capture him. There's no picture of God that is the exact capture of God. Allah tells us in the Quran, He says, no vision can capture him, but His vision, Allah's vision, is over everything. And I want to say this because I have a brother here whose son is in intensive care. He's sitting here. And I want to comfort him that Allah sees your son. Yes. None of us are ever absent from God. If I hide in a closet, I can't hide from God. If I burrow down in the center of the earth, I cannot hide from God. And the simple reason is if I say that I'm somewhere and I'm hiding from God, if I'm aware of my own self, then if I can see myself, Allah can see me also. It's common sense in Islam. Islam is the religion that comes not only with faith to believe in the unseen. No. In Islam, you have to use your rational faculties as well. This is the difference in this religion that distinguishes itself from other faith traditions. So we have in our in this wonderful teaching. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. And this was the Quran, the first revelation. The Quran has 114 chapters. And the first revelation given to Muhammad is not chapter 1, which is Al-Fatiha. That's not the first revelation. First revelation is chapter 96, given to a man. A man. He's a prophet. Just a man, not a God. He's a man. And it comes to complete what God started. As it was in the beginning, so shall it be in the end. It started with Adam. He's not the son of God. Adam is not the son of God. I'm correcting this for some people. Adam is not the son of God. He's a dependent of God. None of us are the children of God. And I'm saying this for Muslims, especially those who recently have returned home. You don't convert to become a Muslim. You do not convert to Islam. You return to Islam because you were Muslim from birth. Every human being is born a Muslim, and when he comes into this world, if you leave that human being alone and let the mother give birth to the child comes into the world in the position of sajda. I'm saying this to many men who don't know this. If you go to your daughter's birth, even your wife's birth, and you watch the child come into the world, you will see the child coming into the position of prayer of the Muslim. He doesn't come into the position of prayer of any other faith tradition. And so people ask, they say, well, what is your miracle? I just gave you one miracle. I just gave you one miracle. And for those Christians who don't believe me, go to the Genesis. You write me, I will give you where it is in the Genesis, where it says, and Abraham put his face on the ground, the same way Muslims do. Aaron put his face on the ground, the same way Muslims do. Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, when he went to pray to God, he put his face on the ground. Why is that in the Bible? Most Christians don't even understand why it's there. If Jesus prayed to God, it's telling you that he is not God. It's right there in the scripture. God prays to no man. So it has been captured, it's in the scripture right now. So why would God have a need to pray? So the Islamic religion, it comes to establish that no man can qualify to be God. The highest that man can evolve to is not PhD as a mathematician, not a physicist, not a medical doctor. That's not the highest he can go to. The highest that any human being can go to is the level of a prophet. That's the high office, the highest office position that man can evolve to. And for most Muslims who don't understand, I have to remind you this way, you know Arabic, and you are evolving stage by stage. And the final evolution for man is Muhammad the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. He is the epitome of human beings. You want to know what is your identity? How excellent can you be as a human being? Study Muhammad the Prophet, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. You in medicine? Study Muhammad the Prophet. He practiced medicine. You in law? You're a lawyer? Study Muhammad the Prophet. He rendered law. Yes. You in government, politics? Study Muhammad the Prophet. There is no human endeavor or activity that's important for humanity that Prophet Muhammad did not demonstrate. That's why he's called Rahmatul Alamin. He's called the mercy for the whole world. So what do I mean by that? If you have a ruler over a country and he's a dictator, he as a dictator needs to study Muhammad the Prophet, and the people who's under that dictator need to study Muhammad the Prophet. Allahu Akbar. I hope I'm helping you so that the people can understand what kind of leader they're supposed to have over them in their nation. I'm sorry, brother. I'm not going to give you a bunch of vicars and things like that to lullaby you to sleep. That's not me. I can't do that. I'm required to challenge your mind. And I'm talking to the men and the women here. To challenge your mind to become thinkers. Because Allah, He says, Inni ja'ilun fil ardi khalifatan. That I, Allah, am making in the earth. One, Khalifa means to, they translated it, Khalifa means ruler. You can translate that. I'm not going to argue with the point. But Khalifa comes from the Arabic word khalafa. Khalafa. Khalafa means to come behind. You see? Khalafa, to come behind. So what are you coming behind? Khalafa. What is he coming behind? He's coming behind the original nature. The first nature. And I don't understand the first nature. Where's the textbook for the first nature? The textbook for the first nature is the birth of every baby. You study the birth of every baby, and you'll find this is a life form that followed the dictates of Allah completely. The little baby inside of the womb comes from a life journey that we men give. It has no eyes, no ears, nothing. But because it obeyed God in the womb of the mother, because of its obedience, it got the eye. Because of its obedience, it's got the ear. Because of its obedience, it's got the lungs. So I'm telling you, if you want to rise as a personal, individual person, successful in this world, you have to find what are the rules of God and obey them and follow them. And you will rise without any limitation in this world. I'm telling you, that's the God's truth. Allah is my witness. So it says, لَقَدْ كَرَمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. This is the Quran. And it says, most certainly, indeed, we have made honorable Bani Adam, all of the children of Adam. This is Quran. Why does that have to be in the Quran? Because somebody said that they were chosen people. And if they're chosen people, the rest of us what? We're not chosen. You see, I'm talking about a religious community. I'm not going to call their names. You know, I don't want to embarrass them. Their leadership is going to have to correct that misunderstanding. That misunderstanding is going throughout the world. That here's a chosen people. You're going to tell me God didn't choose the Chinese? God didn't choose the Germans? God didn't choose the people in England? You follow? So Islam comes to take you out of limitations, to take you out of inferiority complex that's been planted in your mind, whether you're conscious of it or not. This is why African American people, we don't succeed. Because in our quiet recesses of our subconscious mind, this has been planted in us, and we cannot compete. I'm talking to the young brothers that are sitting in here, the young men in here. I used to be young like you. I used to be handsome like y'all. But my handsome, God took it from my face and put it in my mind. I want to be handsome in my mind. What do you mean handsome in your mind? Thinking with truth, with logic, with reason. That's the real beauty of a man. Because a man is not one who can pick up 150 pounds. This don't make a man. See this here? You'll never be a man thinking right here. Never. Never be a man thinking here. Your beard. Never be a man looking at the mustache. Never be a man looking at your physique. Your physique, your physical body that you have, God has given it to you innocently. And you listen to me because I know you've heard this other problem. Born in sin. The flesh is sinful. Islam, the Islamic religion, the teachings of Muhammad the Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, had to come to correct that. There's no such thing as being born in sin. No, sir. I've been asking people to invite me on these college campuses in the, whether it's a religious camp, it don't matter to me, because I want to have a discussion with them. You know, I've been hearing this all my life, but I need proof. I need proof. Yes. If you can get an X-ray machine and see inside above your flesh, do you know you can do that? We can see your bones with an X-ray machine. We can see your brain with a I forgot the term. I'm going so fast. I'm trying to help people. CT scan. You can do a CT scan, MRI. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Man can do this right now. But man cannot show me what flesh is sick. I don't care how many microscopes he got. I don't care how many Doppler machines he has. This is why Muhammad the prophet is the leader of the modern world. Because what he said, what the Quran says, can be proven in the science laboratory. Yeah. And most of you don't understand why you keep falling down. You don't understand why you can't make progress. Continuous progress. It's because you're working with a faulty logic. It's in your mind. And that has to be brought to you face to face, young brother. You listen to me. I'm your uncle. I don't want your money. I don't want your hand claps. When I was young like you, there were men who talked to me like this. And I used to think that a rabbit laid colored eggs. And I'm 18 years old. I used to think a man came down a chimney at Christmas time and I didn't have a chimney. Okay? So that stuff is in the mind. And when you get little boys and you teach them that, you listen to me. I'm trying to help you and free you from foolishness. When you teach little boys that rabbits lay colored eggs, and the reindeer fly through the sky. This is innocent. It's for little children. And they say, sticks and stones will break my bone. But words never do. Let me tell you, it is words that cripple people. The worst thing you can do is give the person the wrong word. Because the human being is this special creature. You're a special creature. Look, this thing here, you see it? It's innocent. You're sitting on the floor, you're innocent. I'm standing up here, it's innocent. And this thing is waiting for you, the director inside, that's invisible, to tell it what to do. This is Islam, man. Give me this information. This body, it will do whatever you tell it. You want to be an airplane pilot? It'll do it. You want to be a banker? It'll do it. Yes. The physical body. But you need to be told this. You need to look in the mirror. Listen to me. You need to look in the mirror and look past your flesh. When you look in the mirror, you don't see yourself. You see your body, but you don't see yourself. I hope I'm helping you. You young brothers, I love you, man. I'm looking at you, and they look good to me. This whole row of me. They look real good. Yeah, you do. I don't know who told you was ugly. You handsome to me. And if you think you ugly, you come and get my 72-year-old body, and I'll take your young body. Just let me keep my mind. Let me keep my brain. So, my honorable brothers, your youngsters, and some of us old people need this message too. Walakat, and most certainly, Quran, this, I'm reading to you Arabic. Arabic is your mother tongue. Most of you African Americans, your ancestors were brought here as slaves, and your ancestors were Muslims. You hear what I'm telling you? If I ask you right now, you Muslims, please just give me patience. They're visitors, so let me help them. You got this big continent of Africa. Where did our ancestors come from? We don't know. Did they come from Ghana? Did they come from Senegal? Did they come from South Africa? Brothers, if you ever go to Africa, any of you in here, and you go throughout Africa, you'll see somebody that looks like you. Allah's my witness, I'm telling the truth. I've gone to many parts of Africa. And I saw some of y'all there, and I started speaking English.